No one who's online watching yet. If you're in the VOD crew watching this VOD right now, feel free to skip forward to when things start. Or hang around. I'm not the boss of you.
This is so professional compared to my openings.
I can tell my Discord at least. Am live now.
Did I ping my Discord before you?
Probably.
I feel special.
Hi, okay.
Oh, yeah, I see your wonderful bow tie.
Here we are.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's quality.
Damn, with a white shirt too. I feel severely underdressed.
I got my hoodie on here. I'm looking fly.
Oh man, it's Sunday. Look at the Dole shirt. Nice. Mike, are you wearing your own shirt right now?
Of course I'm wearing my own shirt.
Hell yeah. That's the
I
way
was
to
hoping
do
it would be the one with your face on it.
That would have been 10 times better. I didn't get the keyboard merch memo. I think I have a Rama hat somewhere. Just pop that on to fit in with the cool kids.
Oh man, it is Sunday. It's a good day. I'm happy this is finally like able to come together with everyone's schedules. Everyone being all busy. Anyone got any interesting keyboard stuff going on?
I do, but I can't talk about it. Isn't that the worst?
That is the worst.
Yeah, but I'm super excited.
I finally put 8008 on something yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah, show us.
Oh, I am. It's heavy.
Wait, Huey, can I swear?
Yeah, you can swear.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
No.
I have
There
the
we
word
go.
on my mouth. Dude, that looks so good.
That looks good, yeah.
Yeah,
On the
On your OSA?
Oh, look at that shiny Oso wig.
Ooh.
OSA number 20.
number 20.
Even though it was a week ago, I got my super fancy half polycarb, half aluminum weight in the blue-gray color. This is just...
That's a great weight, Huey.
Not weight, wrist rest. It's a paperweight wrist rest.
I want one of those ones so bad.
It looks so
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big...
Kind of wish I got like black, a more universal color, but I just had to try out blue-gray because I've never had a blue-gray anything. And I will definitely, next time I can get a board that's available in blue-gray, I definitely will, because it is super nice.
Dreams come true with blue-gray.
Yeah. This is like the worst day for me because I don't get any of my like keyboard stuff until tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm getting GMK Sandstorm, and I'm getting these new switch films, which
The gasket ones?
kind of, yeah. It's not the Homeroco one. It's the one by the same guys who did the Des Key silencing rings. It's basically that same material, but for MX, for switch films, which is gonna be pretty interesting. Thanks, J Chef, for the bow tie bits, and Nine Walker for that tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness, some people copying in the chat so quick. Already up to 38 viewers. Normally this would take me like 20 minutes to get to, not 4 minutes. Wild.
I may have pinged my entire server.
I thought it was just because I was here.
Definitely. Actually. That's a good point.
Hey, people need your color accuracy skills.
It's true. Pull out that spectrometer? Sorry, what is it called again?
Spectrophotometer.
Spectrophotometer. I feel so unfancy.
I mean, to be fair, Nebulant has been described as a color lab? A vendor referred to you as after you color check them? You're a laboratory.
I love
Good.
it. Ninewalker asked if you could give them emotes. If you do give them emotes, can I put in a formal request that one of them be a bow tie?
Okay.
I feel like it's a thing at this point.
I need to work on my emotes, yeah. I do need to work on my emote game. How do I? There you go. Well, my mod is participating, so Zerp, you're my new mod right now. Congratulations.
Promoted.
Zerp, you got to make sure none of us are in chat.
I'm here to see if Apiary can't beat Quakeum's record. That's rude. That's very rude. I don't appreciate that. Also, I definitely will.
SXVE, what headphones? I am the Hi-Fi Man H400Is. Ooh, Diego here to see who's going to be the next challenger.
Why is nobody asking me about my headphones, man? This is rude.
Well, you know, on Diego's week, I would have won, but he had the easiest set of questions ever.
More trash talk, please.
No. What? I'm in chat right now. Yes, because Huey told me to be here.
What earphones do you
Busted.
have? Bad
This
mother
guy.
for asking. These are the Razer Hammerheads.
Ooh.
Yeah, very, very, very audiophile. I know. Very, very high quality. Definitely in keeping with this hobbies.
Don't worry,
Oh
I got that RGB gamer cred. My new mouse is the new Razer Viper Ultimate. I like it a lot.
Are we twins?
Razer sponsorship incoming? Oh, I wish. What was his name?
Yeah.
Min Lin? Hit me up. Hit me up with the PM, man. Let's talk.
Oh no.
Yeah, you want to see what I'm using for a mouse right now? Ready? Look at this.
That's
What
oh
is
my oh that's
The arch. Is that the arch?
Oh, I just turned my mouse off.
Is that better or worse than the Apple mouse?
Better because it's got a curve when you turn. Like to bend it in half. That's how you turn it on.
That's wild. Absolutely wild. Foy Sauce, I should have random guests from my streams on as contestants. That will be the plan in the future. I will plan on having like some kind of sign-up sheet with a basic 10-question. Do you feel like you can compete in this? And because I eventually want to have a pool of contestants who can compete and see who can take on Diego, our current reigning champion. Zerp, are there any ground rules you should follow? Common sense and don't be a dick.
Whoa.
This the common ones. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Oh boy, anyone do anything exciting this week?
We had a great charity stream today.
Oh yeah, isn't it still going on?
I think it is. I think Minchily is finishing it off right now. So hopefully it's going really well. Last I checked, we raised almost $7,000, not including the silent auction. So I'm really, really happy about
Well, the silent auction's for the Bower, right? So it's gonna be over 10,000 when all is said and done.
Oh yeah,
They're already well over 10,000.
The Keikolt, there's the Kepler, there's a bunch of other items.
20,000, easy.
Yeah. It's great.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Visionaire did a great job organizing that whole thing.
Yeah. I did definitely wanted to participate, but I had to get ready for this because I wasn't just making up the last questions an hour ago. No.
Oh, totally not.
Totally A+ quality show of professionalism. I mean, that's what the bow tie's for. The bow tie isn't to compensate. This is scuff as hell.
The $50 donation I slipped Huey pays off in the form of an artisan column.
Oh man. Well, the question is, did I even put an artisan category this time?
Damn.
Good.
Rip.
There goes any chance I had even scoring.
No, it's gonna be a good amount of topics for everyone joining in about 2-3 minutes. We'll officially start. I'll also go over the rules for everyone in chat, whether you've watched the show before or haven't. And this is a fun show, very interactive, because if you want to follow along, I highly recommend you keep track of your own score and play along, whether you keep your score with paper or a notepad, something nearby, or on your computer. But this is it's going to be a good IQ tester. Not really IQ, but keyboard IQ, sure.
Good lord, I hope it's not IQ.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Answers in yeah, no, everyone in chat, if you're participating, you feel free to put your answers in chat and argue about the answers if you want to. Because once we start, the 3 contestants will be closing their Twitch chats, and it's just going to be them and me in our own little chat room of danger.
Supposedly.
Oh man, Nebulant, are you gonna try to
Berserk's
balance that the
got
whole
a-
time?
The what?
Are you gonna balance? Oh yeah, I was asking if you're gonna balance Ron the whole time.
No.
I need to figure out a good excuse for how terrible I'm going to do.
The cat kept jumping on your keyboard and buzzing in when you weren't ready.
I like it.
Obviously, it's because you're doing such a great job with your charity stream. You're just so tired, but you just wanted to give it one last hurrah and join another stream because you're a great person.
I love it, actually. Perfect. Not only do I get to toot my horn in the most influencer way possible, the way that really makes you hate them, but also, I get to look good.
So, when's the last time anyone got a haircut?
Oh, long time ago.
Sometime in March.
Look at these locks.
Oh baby, that's luscious. That is luscious and beautiful.
Over there. Has hair. Yeah, Obsidian said I got one this morning. Very true. I cut my hair on stream today for charity.
Wonderful.
See how many times I can bring up this charity stream. I'm loving this.
That's the move right here.
Well, for the silent auction, there's only 2 hours and 45 minutes remaining. If anyone wants to bid, 2 hours 45 minutes.
I want to say that's really ballsy of J-Shuff in chat. His son buzzed his hair.
Oof. That's brave.
That's brave.
How old is his son? This is important information.
I think
if he's
it's-
like
I
5,
think it's a teen.
that's extremely brave.
I think his
27.
son's like mid-teen, if I remember correctly. 17.
17, that's brave.
Okay, yeah, I actually wouldn't say that's still pretty brave.
Being a teenager, buzz your hair as a parent, that's pretty brave.
Oakley dokley, let's get started. So it's time for you 3 to
All right.
close down your
Close the
chats.
window.
Hello,
Good fight.
everyone. If you're from the VOD crew and you just fast forwarded to this part, good job. You fast forwarded to the correct part. Everyone else who's
Hooray.
live, thanks for sitting for our little pre-show. This is the Key Quiz, and I am a man of interest, your game show host for today. What is the Key Quiz? The Key Quiz is a show that is, let's go with inspired by a game show known as Jeopardy. Please don't sue me, Jeopardy. In Key Quiz, it is a game show which is going to test our contestants as well as your chat's ability to remember different keyboard facts and knowledge, your recall ability. So, today we have 3 wonderful guests. First, we have Gasp of Apiary Keyboards. Next, we have Nebulant, who is himself. Third, we have Mike, aka MG Sickler of Novelkeys. Gasp, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep and a lot of coffee, so I'm gonna do great. This is great.
Well, that's good. How did your section of Clacker Scare go today / last night / when it happened?
It went great. I put the stab in the wrong spot on an Alice, and then soldered it, and then found out I put the stab in the wrong spot, and then was only able to fix it immediately after my segment was over. So you could say it was a resounding success.
Well, that's great to hear. For anyone watching, if you don't know what Clackers Care is, it's actually finishing up pretty soon, but it is a charity stream going on by a lot of great streamers and content creators in our community. There's a silent auction for some awesome products, so you should check that out when you get a chance. Just have another window open. You can have multiple windows at once. I'm not going to hate you for that, but check it out when you get a chance. Next up, Nebulant, how's your week going so far?
Oh, pretty good. Been working on some big woodworking projects, refinishing parts of a boat and some canoes.
Absolutely wonderful. Have you been doing any key sets color checking for people of late, or is that a we can't?
Not
we
in
don't
the
know yet?
past, but next week.
Ooh. Is it the set we can know about, or is it too early?
You'll find out eventually.
Okay, sounds good. For those who don't know, Nebulant is very scholarly when it comes to colors and why colors might be important. So if you're designing a set and you have color questions, ask Nebulant for scientific ways, not necessarily your opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the colors look good together.
He's just going to give you a quantifiable, these are these values, and these are important for this reason.
You see.
Last but certainly not least, Mike of Novelkeys. How has Novelkeys been doing through this whole weird COVID-19 situation?
We've been good. We're luckily small enough that we're considered shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have to close down
That's
because
wonderful.
we're small enough. So we've been able to still work, obviously following the guidelines, staying apart from each other, wearing our masks. But yeah, it's been fine. Luckily everyone in my family and basically my town has been safe, so that's been good.
That's absolutely wonderful. Any new products on the horizon you can tell us about yet, or at least a tease of there are things coming soon?
There are things coming soon, and I'll hold up a couple things real fast here. I seriously was not going to do this, but I'm going to shill a little bit.
Yeah.
But we got some things coming.
Someone screen cap it fast.
Hopefully we'll have more information about some new products coming out soon. But yeah, always working.
That's great to hear. So let's do a quick little rule explanation for everyone in chat who is joining in. So Nebulant will be starting off on the board as we have decided before the stream, as Nebulant is the most ancient of us. When in chat, when Gasp buzzes in for a question, everyone will hear a. When Nebulant buzzes in for a question, you will all hear a. And when Mike buzzes in, you will all hear a. In the event a contestant gets a question correct, we will hear a. And unfortunately, if they get it wrong, we will hear. So, let's look at our categories for the key quiz today.
Oh boy.
Our categories for round 1 are Know Your Keys, Rubber Cloche, Potpourri, Key History, and Know That Keyboard. Our contestants will be buzzing in through a little chat we have separately, so you in chat won't see who buzzes in first until I play the sound effects, hence the existence of the sound effects. Are you three ready for today?
Yes.
Ready.
I mean, really no, but yes.
Well, right before I start, I'm just going to open my little energy drink to get me going.
Queued up.
Hope everyone is ready. Okay, Nebulant, where would you like to start on the board today?
Let's do rubber for 200.
Okay, wonderful. Let me just open up my cheat sheet real quick. Rubber Cloche for 200. Okay. I said Rubber Cloche for 200. The Topre Corporation is headquartered in this country. Mike.
Japan. What is Japan?
That is correct. And I just realized the scoreboard isn't showing up. So let's fix that. Because I totally know how to do this. But yes, you did get it correct. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Scuffed already, I know. Where is my scoreboard? Scoreboard. Hello? There we go. There's the scoreboard. Let me just adjust it, because you guys don't need to see everything. You guys just need to see their names and their scores. Let's just put it right next to Gasp's beautiful face right there. Let's scroll down to Mike. Give him 200 points. And Mike, you got the question correct. So the board is yours. Where would you like to take us?
Know your keys, 600.
Know your keys for 600.
Diving right in there.
This was the year in which GMK Olivia ran. Nebulant.
2018.
Correct. 2018.
Did I not buzz first?
On mine, it does not look like it. No.
Yeah, mine it shows Neb as well.
This is annoying. Okay. Womp my internet. What a liar.
Okay, Nebulant. The control of the board is back to you. Where would you like to take us?
Rubber for 400.
Rubber Cloche for 400. This ratio of change in electric charge of a system to the corresponding change in electrical potential is the principle behind how Topre PCBs work. Mike. Oops.
What is capacitive?
Yes. Capacitance. I'll take capacitive as well. That's going to be 400 points for you, putting you tied with Nebulant. Where would you like to take us?
Know that keyboard, 800.
Know that keyboard for 800. This was the 60% by Fox Labs that featured gaskets and was available in either polycarbonate or aluminum. Nebulant.
What is the Leaf 60? I think I'm lagging.
Could be. And it is indeed
Yeah.
the Leaf 60.
Oh, I thought I had that one.
Yeah, I think we're all lacking because I thought we
my-
had that one too.
Okay.
Womp. We'll just have to trust Huey.
Nebulant. Where are we going now? As you're slowly leading us away.
Potpourri 200.
Potpourri for 200. A standard 60% is this many units long. Everyone's doing their mental math. Gasp.
Is it 15?
15 units indeed.
Looking over counting a keyboard.
Okay, Gasp, you are on the board. Where would you like to take us?
Could we do know that keyboard for 200?
Know that keyboard for 200. Name this keyboard. Gasp.
Fuck. It's an IBM board that I am. Let's just say Model M. Why the hell not? It's wrong.
It is indeed the Model M. That's going to be 200 points more for you. Where would you like to take us?
Can we do key history for 400?
Key history for 400. This company used to be the authorized retailer for HHKBs and real forces in the US. Nebulant.
What is Elite Keyboards?
Indeed, elite keyboards. And that's going to put you up 400 more points. Where would you like to take us?
Potpourri 400.
Potpourri for 400. These are the colors that represent CMYK. Someone buzzed too early. Nebulant.
Cyan, magenta, yellow, black.
Indeed. Nebulant, you know colors. Why is black represented by K?
Because people would think the B is blue.
Okay. Is there no colors that start with K? No. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that makes sense.
No
'cause-
primaries.
Okay. That was for 400, right? Yeah. 1, 2. Nebulant, you've crossed the 2,000 point threshold. Where would you like to take us?
Know your keys for 200.
Know your keys for 200. This is the amount of keys on a standard TKL. Gasp.
87.
Indeed, 87 keys. And that's going to be 200 for you. You're at 600 points, tied with Mike right now. Where would you like to take us?
Can we do rubber cloche for 800?
Rubber Cloche for 800. The Real Force R2s are available in these key weights. Mike.
What is 45 and 55?
Nebulant.
What is 45, 55, and variable?
Correct. And that is going to be, unfortunately, down to negative 200 for Mike and up to 3,000 for Nebulant. I accept variable as mixed as well because they officially in round 2 changed the wording from variable to mixed on the US websites. Nebulant, where are we going next?
Know your keys for 400.
Know your keys for 400. This is the most recent group buy designed by Zamumon that is not currently running. Nebulant.
GMK Lux.
That is not currently running.
Oh.
Gasp.
Can I ask for clarification on the wording, actually?
Sure.
Okay, do you mean one that has already run but is not currently running, or one that he has designed but hasn't run yet?
It is one that he has designed and has already run because it's a recent group buy.
Oh.
Thank you. Is it Nautilus Nightmares? Or not Nautilus, not Nightmares, just Nautilus.
It is Nautilus.
Just defaulted to Nightmares, sorry.
And it was the round 2 for Nautilus, and that's going to be, that was, how many points was that one? 400?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Gasp, you're at 1,000 points now. Where would you like to take us?
Can we do key history for 200?
Key history for 200. Many Ripster guides feature these plastic figures. Nebulant.
Lego figures.
Correct. Little Lego figures. Let's see. It's going to be up 200 for you. Okay, you're at 3,200. Where would you like to take us?
Rubber Cloche for 600.
Rubber Cloche for 600. Regarded as the black sheep of the Topre family, this full-size Topre keyboard features laser-etched ABS keycaps. Nebulant.
Is it the Type Heaven?
It is indeed the Topre Type Heaven. That's going to be 600 more points. 3. And you are storming forward. Where are you going?
Let's finish out rubber.
Okay, Rubber Cloche for 1,000. These are 2 keyboards that can be harvested for BKE domes. Name at least 2 of the boards. Nebulant.
The Sony BKE and the Video Writer.
Not specific enough.
I know nothing about Topre,
I
so I'm
think
hoping
no one
something's
else is
about-
going to be buzzing in. So it's going to be minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
Sony BKE 2010, Sony BKE 2011, Sony BKE 9400A, Sony PVE 5000. Yes, unfortunately saying Sony BKE is too broad of an answer. You were the last person to get one correct, so where would you like to take us?
Potpourri 600.
Potpourri 600, working our way through the board. Jelly Keys originates from this country. Gasp.
Malaysia.
They do not
Oh,
originate
shit.
from Malaysia.
My bad.
Nebulant.
Vietnam.
Indeed, they originate from Vietnam. Getting some of those points you just lost? Okay, you're at
Know that key-
3,400.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Know that keyboard, 400.
Know that keyboard, 400. Okay. Here we go. The most popular 4x12 ortholinear layout named after a scientific constant. Nebulant.
The Planck.
Indeed, it is the Planck. It's going to be 400 for you. You're at back up to 3,800 where you were. Where are you taking us next?
Know that keyboard for 600.
Know that keyboard for 600. This is the Singa X TGR 60% collab keyboard. Mike.
The unicorn.
Correct. It is the unicorn. And that's going to be, let's see, goes down to Mike, and you're back in the positive at 600 points.
Let's go. Know your keys 1000.
Know your keys 4,000. We're skipping the 800. Let's see what the question is. This is the scientific name for ABS plastic. And I'm going to say, no one's got this. Oops, wrong one. No one's got this. ABS is acrylon... I'm not even going to try it, actually. It's acrylonitrile Butadiene Styrene. Something like that.
Trial Butadiene Styrene, I think.
But it's easy enough. This is a scientific name. Perfect. Mike, you're still the last one to get one correct, so it's still on you to choose.
Potpourri 1000.
Potpourri for 1,000. Skipping the 800s. What does the dip in dip switch stand for? Nebulant.
Dual indicator position. I'm just waiting for it.
Okay, it looks like no one else is going to be buzzing in. Let me just go to Nebulant and subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer
Points.
is dual inline package.
Package.
I simultaneously really love and really hate how seriously we're all taking this. We're like zeroed in.
Mike, it is still on you. Where are we going?
Know that keyboard 1000.
All the 1,000s, knocking them off. Okay, know that keyboard for 1,000. The X3 Renova was a keyboard by which designer? Mike.
I'm gonna guess here. Alf.
It was indeed Alf. It was the Alf X3 Renova. So
The
that's
second that.
going to sneak you above Gasp, and you still have the board.
Let's go. Know your keys 800.
Know your keys for 800 to finish off that column. This was the profile for the third run of the popular Miami colorway. Nebulant.
DSA.
Let me check my answers, actually, because I forgot this answer. That's number 4. What did you say? You said DSA?
DSA.
It is not DSA.
No.
Gasp.
God, I hope this is right. Is it SA?
It is not SA.
Fuck, dude.
I think that still counts, so. Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Is it GMK? Cherry profile?
his GMK cherry profile. Like I'll use everyone else to eliminate the rest of them. That's solid. So Mike, that's gonna be plus 800. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gasps. Unfortunately, you're back down, as well as Nebulant. Mike, you're in the lead now with that GMK cherry profile. Mike, where are we going? We've got 4 left for round 1.
I don't know my history very well, so let's do Potpourri for 800.
Potpourri for 800. Prior to the popularity of switch films, enthusiasts would use these to tighten MX-style housings. Gasp.
Switch stickers.
Correct. Switch stickers indeed. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
that's right.
Which are simply, if anyone is new, there's just a paper sheet which they would just cut stickers from, which would fit on top. They didn't really work that well. Yeah, at the most, you'd get like a cool little color accent around your Switch is the best they could do. Okay, Gasp, you have 3 choices left for round 1. Where are we going?
Let's do key history for 600.
Key
'cause
history.
I
Don't worry, you hopefully got this. ZealPC.net offered these products when the company first launched. Nebulant.
Aristotle stems?
Not Aristotle stems.
Oh, crap.
No more buzzes. The answer is custom USB cables. A lot of people started with cables back in the day. I need to go to Nebulant and subtract 1, 2, 3. Gasp, you are right on Nebulant's tail, and it's still your turn.
Can I get key history for 1000, please?
Skipping the 800. Okay, key history for 1000. This was the year the Cherry Corporation entered the keyboard business. Nebulant.
1984?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that is wrong, though.
Yeah.
Oops. It is not 1984. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to see any other buzzes in. It was actually 1973.
Never
Just
would've
thinking
guessed
of the MX switch.
And unfortunately, Nebulant, that's going to put you... oops, wrong button, sorry.
Negative.
Back down to 400 points. Gasp, you've one option left.
that. Can I get key history for 800?
Key
Surprising
history
choice, I know.
for 800. The last for round 1. The original Hapster was drawn by this user.
I feel like I have nothing. I have nothing to win by answering this question, so I'm just not.
The answer, it looks like quite a few people in chat got it correct. It is in fact Litster was the individual who first drew that keycap. That's going to be it for round 1. Round 1 standings. Gasp at 1,000 points. Nebulant has fallen to 400 points, and Mike is leading the charge with 2,400 points. We'll be starting round 2 in a moment. I'm going to ask chat. Chat, how did you all do? That's my question to chat. How's chat doing? Chat doing good? Chat doing bad? Chat doing mediocre? Just a big curious on my part. How about you three? How do you three feel like you're doing?
At least I'm trying.
You're doing great. What are you talking about?
Up and down.
Well, I feel like I'm winning, so there's that.
I think the real winners are all of us for the friends we made along the way.
Indeed. So we're going to be getting Double Jeopardy. Double Jeopardy is where every point value is doubled, and some of the questions are a bit harder as well, as a heads up, to reflect the increased point values. here we go with round 2. The categories are Set the Set, Which Switch, Potpourri, F is for Friends, and Know That Keyboard. Mike, as the leader on the board, you get to start us off. Where would you like to start?
Which switch 1600?
Which switch for 1600 points? Early Access is a mechanical switch book with beautiful photos and research elements on every page. It was authored by this Japanese keyboard enthusiast. Gasp.
Romy? R-O-M-Y?
Incorrect. Mike.
What is Rom Lee with an L?
Correct. It is Romley. I covered his name by accident. I messed this one up, but it's Romley. And that is going to be plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Mike, and for Gasp, you're going to be down to negative 600, unfortunately.
I'm upsetty spaghetti.
Mike, that was a...
I literally have it on my coffee table right there. It's fine.
Mike, that was a very nice pickup in points for you, putting you as a clear leader at 4,000 points. Where are you going to go next to continue your lead?
Set the set 800.
Set the set for 800. This Selectric set is named after a tiny isolated island off Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Nebulant.
Nantucket.
The answer is Nantucket Selectric. That is correct. And that's going to be for Nebulant up 800 points up to 1,200. Now you have a chance to make your comeback. How are you going to start that?
F is for Friends for 400.
F is for Friends for 400. This up-and-coming keyboard streamer shares half the characters in my name. Wait, was that a... was there
It's
no...
Gasp.
Okay, yeah, there's no dashes. Okay, that's so. Gasp.
Is it Hugo?
Is indeed Hugo of Hugo Keys. That's going to be another 400. Gasp, you're almost out of the negative. And what are you going to go to next to get you out of there?
Can we do F is for Friends for 2,000?
F is for Friends for 2,000. Going big. I like it. I like it. This user owned Key Chatter before selling it to its new owner, Seth Coliner. Mike.
Do we have to say his username? Because I can't remember that particularly, but I know who it is.
Is the username. Is this user.
It has to be the username.
Yes.
If the user, well, Living Speed Bump.
It is indeed Living Speed
Oh,
Bump.
came to me at the last second.
Andy.
Okay, Mike, you are just surging ahead up at 6,000 points. Wowie zowie. Where are you going next to keep your lead?
Which switch? Which switch? 1200.
Which switch for 1,200? Which switch? Mike.
Hirose.
It is indeed the Cherry Hirose or Hirose switch. It's going to be another 1,200, putting you all the way up at 7,200. Where are we going next?
Potpourri 1600.
Potpourri for 1,600. M. Kawa, who used to be a Geek Hack staff member, used to sell this product. The answer to this one is lube. MCall was actually one of the first members in our community to start selling lube for people to use to lube switches. It wasn't a very common thing. We didn't have wonderful vendors like SwitchMod and other vendors existing at this time yet, and it was just a guy mixing lube for us. MCall was thin mix and thick mixes were what they were called. It's still
What?
on you, Mike. So where are we going next?
Let's know that keyboard 1200.
Know that keyboard for 1200. This 1800 layout is named after this series of keyboards. So what is the 1800 layout named after? The 1800 layout is named after the ever so iconic Cherry G80 1800. Where are we going next, Mike?
Set the set 16.
Set the set for 16. In a Desco RGB set, these colors correspond to these modifiers. Pair the colors with the modifiers. Nebulant.
Shift is green, Control is red, and Alt is blue.
Correct. As indeed, Shift is green, Control is red, and Alt is blue. Nebulant, that gives you some chance to catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the 12 or the 16, right? Yeah, all right. There we
16.
go. You're up at 2,800 points. Now you're in control. How are you going to catch up to Mike?
Set the set for 2000.
Set the set for 2,000. This was JChan 94's only DSA set. Mike.
I'm taking a guess, but I think he did DSA Hydro.
Indeed, he did DSA Hydro. And that's going to put you all the way up almost at 10,000. Just 800 points shy. Where are we going next, Mike?
Let's do which switch for 800.
Which switch for 800? Kailh Box Switches feature protection against ingress of dust and water at this rating. Nebulant.
Is it IP58?
It is not IP58. Mike.
Is it IP64?
It is not IP64.
I'm not buzzing, just to save you time.
The answer on Kaiwa's spec sheet is IP56.
I'm so close.
So it's going to be Nebulant back down to 2,000 and Mike down to 8,600. Where are we going next?
Which switch 2000?
Which switch for 2,000 points? In the original recipe for Ergo Clear, this spring was called for as a replacement for the stock MX Clear spring. Mike.
What is the 67 gram spring?
It is not the 67 gram spring. Gasp.
Fuck. Is it MX Brown's spring specifically?
It is not the MX Brown spring. Nebulant.
The MX Black spring.
It is indeed the MX Black spring was the original switch called as the Ergo Clear. After the MX Black, they started using blues, browns, and reds. But the original recipe first posted did call for the Cherry MX Black spring. So it's going to be 2,000 points up for Nebulant.
Have I hit negative yet? Should I just start tanking as hard as I can?
You are indeed at the negative. You're at negative 2,200 points right now, Gasp.
Excellent.
Nebulant, you are in striking range of Mike.
Let's do set the set for 1200.
Set the set for 1,200. This vendor ran CMYK Darskell. Nebulant.
Originative.
is in fact originative. It's gonna put you up to, what was that? The 6, that's 12, right? 52.
Yes.
You're at 5,200. You're really close to Mike now, who's at 6,600. So, where are we going next?
Potpourri for 2,000.
Potpourri for 2,000. What random question are we all going to get? Let's find out together. In 2012, this legendary keycap sold for $250 during an auction. Was it 1. Sifo's Soul V1 by Brocaps, 2. Red Escape Double Shot by the Cherry Corp, 3. A Golden Fugu by Nightcaps, or 4. DCS Geek Hack Novelty Key? Mike.
I'm guessing here, but I'm gonna go with a Red Escape Double Shot by Cherry.
The Red Escape Double Shot by Cherry. Crazy, but someone did in fact spend $250 for a Red Escape Double Shot by Cherry.
Well,
Mike, that puts you back up, escaping Nebulant's grasp and giving you control of this board.
Let's go Witch Switch 400.
Witch Switch for 400. The difference between a 3-pin and 5-pin MX style switch is this. Mike.
PCB mount and plate mount.
I will accept that. It is the PCB mounting pins. Let's see, it's going to be up 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's 800. There we go. Mike, the board is halfway done. Where are we going next?
Know That Keyboard 8.
Know That Keyboard for 8. The salamander was designed by this person. Mike.
Quad H.
It was indeed Quad H or HHHH or Hing Hing Hong Hing.
Didn't know the last part.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are just behind 10,000 points, and you still have a chance to pass that amazing mark.
Let's do Know That Keyboard 16.
Know That Keyboard for 16. The original Ergodox was designed by this user. The answer is Docs. It's in the name. Well, Mike, where are we going next?
Let's go Potpourri 1200.
Potpourri for 1200. Solutionsinplastic.com is the website for this company. Nebulant.
Signature Plastics.
Indeed, it is Signature Plastics website. That's going to put you up 1,200 points, scooting you a bit closer. Where are we going next, Nebulant?
Know That Keyboard for 2,000.
Know That Keyboard for 2,000. Identify this keyboard.
I cannot see that literally at all.
Oh, is that you? Nebulant.
Is that the Duck Viper?
It is not the Duck Viper.
Oh.
Can't see it. Womp.
There's only one, I'm going to call it now, there's only one duck board that was available with these 3 options, which is the flat 9 degree, the acrylic 7 degree, and the aluminum bottom 11 degree. I'm sorry I don't have a better picture, everyone. The answer was the Duck Orion V2 specifically. That will put Nebulant, fortunately, back
Down a
down
lot.
to 4,400. Where are we going next?
Finish out Know That Keyboard.
Know That Keyboard for 4. In the earlier days of the hobby, this Philco TKL was extremely popular with its superb build quality and keycaps with blank tops and side legends. Nebulant.
Philco Magis Touch.
Not specific enough. The answer to this was the Philco Magistouch Ninja. Because the normal Magistouch was their standard TKLs that they all had. The Ninja was the blacked out, fancy pants one. That's going to round down your points to an even 4,000.
Alright, set the set for 400.
Set the set for 400. Currently running on Switch mod right now, GMK Frost Switch was designed by this user. Nebulant.
Mega Beef.
Oops. Are you? Oh, hold on. Not correct. That is not his actual username.
What? Oh, I know his actual name.
Mike.
Mega Force.
It is indeed a Mega Force.
Potpourri 800.
Potpourri for 800. This is when a fourth key press is erroneously registered by the keyboard controller when 3 keys are pressed simultaneously. We don't have this problem nowadays with how modern keyboards are built, but the answer is key ghosting or jamming.
Oh, wasn't sure what you were fishing for there. I was confused.
Let's finish that off for 400.
Potpourri for 400. Before force curve graphs were easily obtained by manufacturers, enthusiasts would measure spring weights using this 5-gram coin. Whoops. Nebulant.
Nickels.
Correct. People would just stack nickels on their Switch, and nickels were 5 grams each very conveniently. That puts you back up at 4,000 points.
Good number.
Indeed. Where are we going?
F is for friends for 800.
F is for friends for 800. This is the category you all have been avoiding for some reason. I wonder why.
I have no friends.
Top Clack's original lineup consisted of these 2 community members. Nebulant.
Bektar and Quakums.
It is indeed Quakums and Apoltary, aka Brian and Bektor, the B&B. It's going to put you up 800 points at 4,800 points. Which one would you like to do next?
1,200.
F is for friends for 1,200. Before Diego's recent Twitch rebrand Lightning keyboards, his Twitch handle was this. Gasp.
Fuck. I just realized I'm thinking of his actual handle, but that's okay. Is it Lightning? No, it was Meowgo. Do you need the...
His full
Yeah,
Twitch
go ahead.
handle. I'll give you...
Oh god. Meowgo underscore... Womp.
I gotta go.
Fuck. I just remembered.
Nebulant, was that a buzz?
Yeah, it has to be, because I hit the
Yeah.
button. It's Meowgo 96?
The answer is Meow go 11.
11.
No underscore.
I knew there's some number.
Poor Diego.
I mean, we got one option.
Okay, Nebulant. Last option.
Okay. No, I want something else.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go. F is for friends for 1600. On April 19th, Mechs on Deck uploaded their 4th episode on YouTube featuring this individual as their first guest. The answer is Jay from Top Clack.
Oh.
And as we finish off round 2, here are the standings before we enter Final Jeopardy. Gasp was unfortunately disqualified from the Final Jeopardy at negative 3,400 points. Nebulant, middle of the pack, at 3,600 points. And Mike is riding high at 10,200 points. So, the category for Nebulant and Mike. The category is Mille. Nebulant, how many points would you like to bet double or nothing?
Go for all of it.
Okay.
I'm
Mike,
just gonna lose all my points.
Mike, you have to bet a minimum of 100 points. How many points would you like to bet for double or nothing?
420.
420 points. Okay. Both of you just PM me on Discord your answer. You will have... Let me start a little timer for myself. Timer. Let's do a stopwatch. You'll have 30 seconds from when I finish reading the question to submit your answer. Are you ready?
No. Yes.
Here we go. How many Dixie Mech ran key sets sold over 1,000 sets, not including any sets currently in the Group Buy phase?
Can I interject real fast?
Yes.
Is this sold or is this how many were purchased, like with extras?
Purchase with extras.
Okay.
We're just gonna PM you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do 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 do. Okay, and let's start with the answer before I get to. Actually, I'll do their answers first. Nebulant, your answer was 4. Mike, your answer was 6. The answer is 8. Minimal,
Ooh, that's
Mizu,
a lot of sets.
8008, 9009, Dracula, Modern Dolch, Botanical, and Nautilus, and there are all the counts for the amounts he sold, and this was posted by Dixie on his Discord right before Redacted ran.
Amount sold plus extras, right?
Plus means, yeah, those are the minimum amount. So if it says 1,000, he bought between 1,000 and 1,250, which is the next one up.
Cool.
So that puts Nebulant down to
0.
0 points. And Mike, you are down 420. Oops, wrong button. Which is at 7880. How did everyone do in chat? Did anyone in chat get that right? Definitely curious. Well, as the final standings for today, Mike is tonight's champion at 9780 points. Nebulant in second place at 0, which is the most common finishing point value. And Gasp is unfortunately at negative 3,400 for today. Mike, you killed it today. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
How did chat do? People in chat who might have been keeping track of all of your questions and answers. Did chat do good? Did chat do bad? Did chat do okay? Is your Apocalypse? You did okay mostly. That's good. That's good. Sifo, when is the Key Quiz GOAT episode? Maybe after a few much. I feel Twitch on the wrong one. Oh, yeah, I spelled Twitch wrong on gasps. But you guys know how to spell Twitch. You guys probably didn't even notice the typo until you went to Twith.
Twitch. She's got a Twith
Actually,
account.
new platform.
What do you three think of the overall difficulty today? Did you do better than you expected, worse than you expected, as you expected?
I thought it was pretty good today.
Yeah, I thought the questions were very fair. I'm upset at my internet connection, but that's fine.
I'm just glad there wasn't any artisan questions.
Yeah,
really.
I wouldn't have done.
There's like three that I would say counted in the realm of the artisan sphere. Although one of them was like kind of more half history, half artisan. Can you imagine?
And I'm
though?
also glad there wasn't any PCB design because I would have done terrible. So.
Just casual, super technical questions. Very fair.
Yeah, that Matrix category that I unleashed on Top Clack vs Mechs on deck was maybe a bit brutal for them. To be fair,
Yeah.
they actually asked for harder questions. So did their audience, which was kind of their own fault. Yeah, I think overall, I feel the difficulty was definitely a bit better this time. I think it was closer to when Diego was on for difficulty. I know, Diego, you're in chat. How did this one compare to when you were on? I see Brian's in chat. Brian, how'd you do for today's rounds?
Honestly, really liked these questions. I think they were perfect, like a perfect level of difficulty.
I
Yeah.
was scared of what Sifo was gonna do to us, but it wasn't bad.
Brian only got a couple wrong. Diego's saying you're pretty fair. Yours had more obscure questions, probably, yeah. Krelbit, get on. You want to get on after you get a haircut so no one can see your mullet? I feel like you should get on before you cut your mullet. Yeah, I definitely worked a bit on this episode a bit more. Difficulty still going up and down, always trying to adjust. But yeah, everyone, when you get a chance, check out any of Gasp's streams on either twith.tv or twitch.tv/apiary keyboards. Go over there. You can join her Discord so you can get pinged, or follow her on Discord so you get on Twitch so you get the notification. Join her Discord so you can get the ping whenever she pings that she's doing something. Novelkeys, always amazing source of switches. You guys already know. I shill them all the time. Huey, 5% off when it's not in group buy. The best promo code. And Nebulant has pictures he'd like to share, so feel free to follow him on Instagram, or look at his albums on Flickr. I think he just uploaded a new album of kitties.
Oh yeah, I was just updating some kitties. Who doesn't love kitties?
So, pretty good. I think chat overall you all did okay. It looks like, which was pretty good. Oof, J Shuff with the 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you. But yeah, don't forget to when you get a chance, everyone, to follow and find out all of these all the Twith subs. Yes.
Love it.
Well, thank you three so much for joining today and making time out of your schedule. I know we had to reschedule once or twice just because we had to all move things around and fit everything, but I'm really happy today happened. Great job, Mike. This is quite a day.
Thank you.
I think we'll need to do there's gonna be 2 eventual upcoming episodes. One's gonna be the champions episode. So far we have Mike and Diego as the clear tops, and then we have to do a redemption episode with Gasp and Brian. Thank you.
You know what?
Tennessee.
They answered more questions, whether correctly or incorrectly, than anyone else. It's better than just sitting there looking like me.
Cass got the resin question wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not a jelly key person. My bad.
But apparently you're not. Apparently you're not a Meowgo 11 person either.
I very much thought that there was an underscore between Miago and 11. Can I just say? And the second I said it, I realized that I was going to get the question wrong. I was like, fuck it. I'm over. At least I won't give them the right answer.
Everyone in chat is just saying, meow, go fuck. Because
Oh, Lord.
Gasp? Fuck.
Romy.
I'm getting both and I don't appreciate it. For my inner spell. I make keyboards good, man. That's all I can do. I'm a one-trick pony.
Everyone's quoting you. I have the book on my coffee table.
I can see it from here. I can go get it. Oh my god. I'm so tilted.
Meowgo 96 and Romy, the new keyboard rap duo. I like it. Well, it was an absolutely wonderful stream. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. You know, feel free to join my Discord if you want, or don't. This really doesn't matter to me because you guys just follow me on Twitch and get pinged whenever I go live, which is like once a week if you're lucky, because I got a life to live. But that's okay. Chat, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my wonderful guests. Go just check out all their stuff. That's the important stuff here. They're the real winners. Even if they didn't win, they're the real winners. Well, everyone, thank you so much. Have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. Stay safe and keep on keyboarding.